We get a countdown today.
All right, welcome to the Jane Doe Podcast.
Nobody's here
As
yet.
always, let's look and see if we have more than one person. Before we dive in there. Oh, one person.
That's
and
me.
I think that may be Malika.
That's me.
Welcome, Malika.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
So I'll wait to introduce everybody, but we got two people, so
Okay.
that could be me. Who knows? What are we gonna start with anyway? I mean, we have a lot, but that Gorilla Girl, she needs a little.
So I'm looking at the list of topics, and clearly I have not watched any pop culture news or news.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Bill Clinton, but I saw some of it, but I really didn't dive into that. Hey, Dad.
Oh, Lord.
Hey,
that's right. That's right, Dad. You tune in.
Hey,
that's my buddy.
You know it's not me, Dad. It's all of them.
Oh, God.
Let me put my cup away.
All right, so I guess I can introduce. We got some folks on there. We got V.
Hey, everybody.
We got Malika.
Hello.
We have Troy.
Hello.
And Gadget's there. So there he is. We got Gadget.
Eating dinner as usual.
Yes.
I know. This is his dinner time.
This is his dinner time.
So what are we going to start with, folks? Like, I mean, the crime thing, I think we should kind of bury a little bit. We don't have, that's very broad.
What do you want to bury?
The crime going crazy everywhere.
Yeah, that's extremely
broad.
But I mean, isn't that the usual around the holiday season?
That's the usual, even if it's not holiday season. This summer was off the chain.
This year is different.
This summer was off the chain.
And the crimes are more heinous and they're more bold and reckless, I think.
I was surprised by the one yesterday, V. Did you see that with the music director, the Black Godfather?
Clarence Avant's wife.
Something didn't seem right about that, but they arrested somebody.
They arrested somebody, but and from what I'm reading, the crime rate in Beverly Hills and in surrounding areas has escalated.
Mm-hmm.
But there's certain areas that are gated and there's certain areas that are not gated. The area where the Avant's home was gated, they've lived there for 55 years.
Mm-hmm.
In the area where the house is gated or the mansion is gated, there are cameras everywhere, all on the street. Like they don't have like just your regular street light cameras like we would have on our. They have like, nigga, what you doing in here in this neighborhood? Cameras. They have those everywhere. So it wasn't hard for them to find or track down who entered that home. Mm-hmm. What I find interesting is that somebody entered that home while he was there. Like
while they were there. Yeah.
Was that intended for him or was that intended for her or both?
But they're already so old. I mean, you know, they're an older couple.
They're older.
They are wealthy.
You would think they have certain kind of security.
And if he had a life insurance, how much was her life insurance policy? I want to know if he owes someone some money.
No,
this man has so many connections.
Something just doesn't.
So much. It doesn't seem right, but
something doesn't seem right.
It was a hit for sure. I feel like it was a hit.
No,
only because they're untouchable. I feel like they're untouchable.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing. Anybody can get lit up, and I mean, no offense to the lady that died, but the dude the reason he got caught is he robbed the house. He was robbing a house down the street from them and shot himself in the foot. I mean, this was no mastermind criminal here.
Yeah, but did they have the security on? I mean, I'm thinking with their wealth, they have different.
The security guard was there.
He was called by the security guard. And him and the security guard had a shootout. And he shot.
How did he even get to the wife? Like, did she come out of the? Where was she at this time? Like, did she come out and try to defend the house? Or
they're not releasing those details yet.
Yeah.
It's just really interesting to me that he was able to, for a home that is supposedly secured very well. How did he even get in the house?
Yeah, that's what I feel like. That's the part that I'm confused about.
Was the house secured as much as we think? Because if you've been there for 55 years and you've been incident free, I mean,
we know of.
Did we get lax in our security?
Well, what did they take?
I don't know.
Nothing.
So if they didn't take anything, it feels like a hit. It feels like a hit if they didn't take anything.
I read a report that said that they actually left the house with nothing.
No, but when you shoot somebody, you ain't got time to take nothing.
You're right. Gonna run.
Right, but if you're doing a home invasion, you know that they're home. So,
but she was 74 years old. Even if you're doing a home invasion and she startles you, like
home invasion means you're home. So if that was the plan,
no. But what if that
you had to expect?
Right.
That's part of that's the consequence. So why would you still take something if it was a robbery?
I can't think of everything in conspiracy theory brain. Like niggas get hit every day. Nobody thinks twice about it. Everything's not a conspiracy theory.
I think something's gonna come out of it.
No,
I agree with
conspiracy, but I Clarence Avon is in his 90s. Like he's in his 90s. Let's let that settle for a minute. And he's so connected and he's
wealthy. Yes,
he's extremely wealthy and he's got connections everywhere.
A 90-year-old man is going to put a hit on his 84-year-old wife.
I don't believe necessarily what we're saying.
I don't believe that
the hit.
I mean, he could have done somebody, not giving somebody a contract. Something may have happened.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Yeah.
But if you look at this dummy with all the tattoos on his face,
do you have a picture, Gadget, you could throw up?
No mastermind criminal here. Yeah, hold on.
Let's see.
Yeah, well,
to attempt it, to me, seems like you have to have balls to even attempt that.
Absolutely.
That's a wealthy neighborhood. That's
you have to be very bold to do a home invasion. Most burglaries happen when people are not home.
Exactly.
You don't want to encounter anyone.
Right. That just goes to show you that there's a distinction between the average civilian and a criminal mind. That is the difference between us, because we can't conceive it when they can.
Yeah, if you got a gun, you ready to go against.
I mean, this may have been someone who's been in their house before.
Could be a contractor. Could be anybody. That's possible.
Just so unfortunate.
Yeah, and so I mean, I've heard of another.
Live all your damn life. You get up to your 70s or 80s, and somebody won't kill you.
Murder. There was another robbery that I saw on IG with somebody from a reality show. I think Sierra.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, and it was like 3 gunmen, and she was out of the house like giving away things for Thanksgiving, like a car and all this stuff, and they were busy at her house robbing her.
She clearly didn't have her alarm system on.
But she had video, and I'm like, no alarm system, but a video, because you can see them going room to room with guns.
But if you're outside, you don't have the alarm on.
If you
said she was outside the house.
No, I mean she wasn't home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So clearly they knew where she was going to be. They knew where she was going to be.
They knew she wasn't going to be home.
So he didn't act. This guy didn't act alone. So they only got one person.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's really sad.
It is really sad. And the reason why I immediately thought, something's not right about this is because I know someone that, something like this happened to. It was called a robbery in the news, but it wasn't. And they went. A friend of mine, her cousin's dad was pretty wealthy, lived in Atlanta, and some guys entered the home in the middle of the night and slashed his throat. They didn't take anything. Well, of course, after that, they didn't take anything. But once it was all said and done, turns out the guys knew his granddaughter, and so that's what I thought about when I saw this. Like, something's not right here.
Didn't Russell Simmons' daughter, baby daddy, get killed too in a home invasion?
Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I forgot how, but I know he did.
Yeah. Oh, is that how he died?
Angela Simmons' baby daddy was shot.
Oh, I didn't know that's how he died.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it happens, but there's usually it just something seems off.
Look, if you see something happen to me, it was some niggas from the street. Like, trust me, ain't no high dollar, nothing going on over here. It was some niggas from the streets.
And the sad part is, you could have $5 more than what they have. It's not even about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking there's going to be something else after this. I mean, this just can't be.
No, it's not
something else.
I mean, people said the same thing when Nipsey got shot. Oh, he got shot over Dr. Sebi documentary,
which was not true.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's just.
Well, I'm not saying there's a conspiracy. I'm just saying something doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel right about this. No, it doesn't.
Who doesn't want to rob old people? I mean, that didn't come out
Wait
right.
Wait a minute now.
Hold on.
Show your hands. Show a round of hands. Who wouldn't want to?
No,
I wouldn't want to.
But as a criminal,
that didn't come out right.
As a criminal, you're targeting people who live alone and old people.
I think this is true.
You're not
we're saying this feels deeper than that. This feels deeper than that.
There are criminals who they do kind of have a creed. I know that sounds crazy, but some people, they just can't. No kids. Kids are off limits. Elderly are off limits. Some people do. There is some measure of honor.
Not today. Not today. Kids get shot. Kids get shot.
I mean, I do understand easy targets. I totally get that. You know, who knows what she may have done to maybe trigger him, for lack of a better word.
You mean during that or before?
During the robbery. Maybe she was about to call the police. Like, I don't know. Like,
what time of day was this?
Subdued her.
What time of day?
It was like 2 in the morning.
3 hours in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. He could have easily subdued her.
So,
she's an elderly lady.
So here's the thing. I watched a video today of a clerk getting shot in the head after he. You don't have to do anything. He got shot in the head after he gave him the money. He got shot in the back head. You don't have to do anything.
I think this podcast is starting off wonderfully.
Yes.
Well, I just think that they're cold. They're cold killers out here in this world, and we just have to remember that they don't need a reason, and they're cold killers out here. Some people just do it for the sport.
But Gadget,
clout.
But Gadget, did you want to discuss this because you think it's different than like maybe a few years ago?
It feels different.
Feels different.
It feels different.
Why?
Maybe because I'm seeing I get called to help police, go through footage, and I'm seeing these crimes.
Okay. So you're seeing it.
I'm actually
now. I think it's different because maybe not, but it seems like a lot of kids are in the way of these bullets these days. I mean, at least recently.
No, like a lot of kids are committing the crimes.
No, that's always. I've always seen that over here in DC.
Where I think we're seeing a fallout too from the foster care system. We talked about that in previous episodes. We talked about the foster care system. We're seeing fallout from that. We're seeing a lack of parenting. We talked about that in the last episodes. This is just the chickens coming home to roost. But in my opinion, and I'm just gonna go church on y'all for a moment. I just feel like our days here are numbered, and I just think that we coming to a point where it's just going to be good versus evil. Period.
There was a home invasion in Northwest, like Fort Reno Drive or wherever. I can't remember the exact location. 5 dudes, all under 16. Home invasion, held the guy up in his house. Everybody's under 16. The youngest is 14.
Wow.
He got caught.
Wow.
And there's something else that's sinister at play too. Even the sexual crimes. Even those assailants are getting younger and younger. Also,
do you think, with our conversation last week with education, does that have anything to do with what's going on? You think?
I think what's happening is it's a battle between the haves and the have-nots, and it's getting worse because there are more haves, there are more people gaining and not returning back to give. From what I'm seeing, in the communities. It's a battle between the haves and the have-nots, and it puts me personally in a position like you work hard, you gain things that you want, but then I'm afraid to obtain them. Like I have a BMW, okay, and I have a white BMW, and PG County just released something that 13 white BMWs have been carjacked within the last 2-3 months.
Wow.
And it's all on their website, And so I'm driving around now. I got a GPS put on my car. I'm driving around now with a stun gun and a knife. And so I'm just like, damn, this is my car. I like it. I want to, you know what I mean? I want to enjoy it, but I don't even go to the gas station after 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So now my life has changed. I can't even live my life, just from obtaining a little bit of something.
Mm-hmm.
And, and so I don't know.
We get in the car.
Hi, guys.
I'm sorry. That was just so funny to me when you popped up.
Not enough hours in a day. I'm always in my car.
So Kelly said it's systemic. She said it's poverty, lack of value on life, lack of resources, lack of supervision, lack of attention to mental health, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, none of this is new. It's always been a thing.
Yeah.
It's always been a thing. It's always been how certain people just survive. That's just how they survive it. And it's sometimes that doesn't even feel like a choice to them. I don't think it's just, this is the way.
And I think media depictions a lot of times have a lot to do with it too. I mean,
yes.
We're no longer
acceptable.
appalled. We see crime on TV every day. We see it in our movies. We see it's a lot of the most
it's glorified
out there. Yeah,
it's glorified.
It's almost like art and life are being. It's no separation between art and life anymore. It's like you can see it. We just don't feel anything from it anymore.
No, I still feel it.
Did anyone see the post that the person that allegedly killed the young Dolph guy was putting on Instagram?
He died.
He's gone now because
he got shot.
He did?
Yeah.
Well, because he was like advertising himself. He changed his name on IG to Little Dolph Killer, right?
Well, it was too late.
I didn't know anything about that. Wow.
Got him out early.
Whether he did it or not, he's out the way.
Yeah, they're saying somebody from Dolph's camp did, or somebody who's affiliated with, or was riding for him, not necessarily with him, but riding for him.
They haven't even done that man. They haven't even done that man's funeral yet.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, I think I saw it. What was it, yesterday?
Yeah.
Private. It was private.
Oh,
it was
okay.
Before that.
Because
I was supposed to be there, but I didn't get, the proper.
It was too private.
Can we move on to the next topic, please? I'm depressed now.
Hold on. I understand the whole. I understand the whole systemic poverty, lack of resources. Can't motherfuckers just be bad kids?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
Like wild animals. Yes.
Yes, they can be.
I think there's not enough of talking about the consequences and showing the consequences. A lot of we glorify the crime. We see crime everywhere. We see it on TV, Instagram, everywhere. But nobody is talking about the consequences. Nobody is talking about how much time Ray got for the home invasion. You know what I mean? Nobody's talking about that as much. People and children need to see consequences, and that's the problem.
I think they're willing to risk it all.
Hey, Troy, let me tell you something. Anytime you can go on IG and see inmates actually making music videos from their cell, where's the consequence?
That's what I say. That's what I'm talking about.
They don't care about any consequences.
Talking about the consequence, and we're not even giving a consequence, or we're not talking about the consequence.
But that was what Black Lives Matter was all about, because look at all the things that are happening and people don't even care. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are willing to risk it all. They don't care.
Now, Kelly did say, of course, but there are contributing factors to bad kids. Of course, absolutely. There are definitely contributing factors to that.
Yeah, it's important how you're raised and who's raising you.
Yes.
Look at this. 98 charges. They went around last Halloween kidnapping people, driving people to the ATM.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Two teens.
And these dummies, They would take the people's phone and send cash apps to themselves. How's you know what? Next topic.
Yeah,
I've been trying to talk about Gorilla Girl.
Okay, Gorilla Glue
that's
Girl.
just as damn depressing.
Gorilla Glue Girl. That might be an important part to add. Gadget glue. I don't know why Gorilla Girl just sounds better to me.
Well, he did add a Gorilla Glue Girl.
No, I'm saying when I just said it.
Oh, okay, got it. So what happened to her?
So her hair is falling out again.
She tried to dye her hair.
Tried to dye her hair. She know.
At this point, sis is just looking for clout. Like
Pretty much.
Well, you didn't know she made a rap. Y'all didn't know she made a rap song about the glue.
Yeah, I heard it.
She has her own hair care product.
She should what?
She has her own hair care product.
Well, now her hair's coming out in clumps.
yeah, because she dyed it. She overpriced. I saw the TikTok earlier today, and I'm like,
Yeah.
When I saw it, I scrolled right past.
I don't even know why she would show that. Like, I wouldn't show that.
She's
I
looking.
wouldn't share.
You got enough money from the damn GoFundMe
I'm trying
to
to
go
find
to
it
the
right now.
damn salon and get.
I just wouldn't share. I just wouldn't share that part.
Hair done.
You had enough hair stories.
She's looking for more clout. Like they tore her apart in those comments, and I was liking all of them. Like, yes, girl. Let all
People's hair fall out every day. People's hair fall out.
Well, they're not Gorilla Glue Girl.
now
So,
girl, like
so
When I heard that damn rap song, I was like, "Come on, B."
Yeah, it was too much.
my friend's hair fell out from over processing. So what? Oh Lord.
Is that the current one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the video I saw, she was pulling it out. It was just falling out.
gosh,
Yeah.
Not strong enough for die. You would think that would be it for you.
she's looking,
Like I said, I would not have shown it. I would not have had to share. Why?
she's looking for exactly what we're giving her right now. 5
But
minutes.
here's the thing. Somebody said that she could probably turn this into some kind of hair product or do something.
Hey, y'all, so
I wouldn't buy shit she was
Can
selling.
y'all hear the audio?
That I was gonna
Yeah, I
start
hear.
but when I looked at it, I had a gray hair here, a gray hair there. So me thinking that my hair is strong enough to take chemicals,
She got snatched though.
She got her
Dude.
boobs.
Yeah, that's all I noticed that.
I put the dye on,
Thicker too.
jumped in the shower, rinsing it out. And as I'm rinsing it out through my hair is steady coming out as I'm rinsing my hair out.
Girl.
Look, it's
Like
it's
her
just
hair
falling-
stories are.
Look,
Mm-mm.
it falls out in clumps.
Not all your hair fall out, girl. We don't care.
Watch.
That's why I said I wouldn't have shared this. I just
Look, it's just falling out.
Girl, let it all fall out.
And I don't even know. It's like it's melted on the end. Like I don't
she's
even
an
know- look at it.
oversharer.
Look at it.
She's looking
Like
for
I'm over it. Like look all of it.
And that's on TMZ.
Look, just send an email out when the OnlyFans comes out.
Oh Lord.
Well, you guys said that about apparently Will and Jada. No more interviews.
Yeah, you know what? That's why I did not want to do a topic about them again. Hell no, we are not talking about them two no more.
That was funny to me.
It is funny to me. Like, who cares?
Yeah, that's funny.
Let them do their thing. They want to talk about their stuff. So be it.
Yeah, let them Kardashian it up.
Yeah.
Everything they touch turns to every man they mess with. Their career is ruined.
Hey,
Man.
but I did love Jada in I was about to say Jacob's Ladder.
Jacob's lyrics.
Sandlot.
Sandlot? No.
Wasn't she in the Sandlot?
no.
No.
Inkwell.
Inkwell.
Inkwell. Oh yeah.
Sandlot.
Oh, the Sandlot was dudes. Never mind.
It was that's how
Coming of age
One
for
of my
little white boys. I thought.
Inkwell.
Yes, Inkwell.
Yes.
All right.
Moving right along. See, I like this topic because a lot of people had a lot to say about buying a little boy a kitchen set.
Oh, yes, today. That was today.
Why are people so obsessed with gayness? Like who cares?
Just the kitchen set.
because they gay. That's why.
It's just
People are afraid that there's something out there that can make you gay. Now, if you're gay, you're just gay. I don't know if you weren't gay before and you received a kitchen set, that would turn you into a like instantly. It's like, hey, girl.
Easy bake.
People have some weird things about
easy bake ovens in the color blue now. They make them blue.
Yes, but my question is, so let me play devil's advocate here. So we're saying that, why is everybody so obsessed with buying a young man a kitchen set? What's wrong with that? Why are people so obsessed with pushing feminine things on boys?
Why is that feminine?
Why is that feminine?
Why is that feminine?
Cooking is feminine?
No, I will say
why is it not? Like, so now society is changing it to non-gender everything.
Well, men cook all the time. I mean, I never thought that was a gender thing.
And every man that cooks didn't have a kitchen set as a young boy.
No, right, but it doesn't make them a certain way, right?
Giving him a kitchen set.
But
give him cooking classes.
Okay, V respond.
Right?
V, what you got to say?
I just think that we have been raised with social constructs. Period. We've been raised with social constructs, and we are hardwired with these social constructs, and I think that's what that is. And when it's just like there's still churches out there, believe it or not, who don't want their women to wear pants to church.
No, they are. Yeah.
They're just social. They're social constructs. I mean, I get that we're at an age now where we're gender bending and we're redefining what gender fluidity is and all of these things and identification and roles and all of that stuff. No, we did not have easy bake ovens for little boys when we were in the 70s. But just because they weren't available doesn't mean that wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah, but they were available. They just weren't targeted.
They weren't available for little boys. They were
available for little boys. They weren't
marketed. They always came in pink.
They weren't targeting them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't marketed to little boys. They were making them in pink.
Yeah, they had access to it.
More along the lines of, I don't think there's a problem with a little boy having a kitchen set. I don't. However, V, I totally agree with you. The bigger picture of this all is the way that they push gayness down everybody's throat.
But why is that gay?
Not the kitchen set. Forget the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Forget the kitchen set. The reason why
greater picture
that this is a thing now is because every time you turn around, everything else is gay. Everything else is gay. Like with them, what movie is that? With one of these, with like Sesame Street characters coming out. So it's like everything now, like V said, back in the day, there was just a way that things were. Yes, a boy could have still gotten a kitchen set back then, but would you have heard about it? Would it have been a trending topic? No.
Yeah, but we're talking gender roles versus sexuality.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think
well, for people in our generation, there's no distinction.
But that's what I'm saying. People are making them as one, but gender roles, that's like saying it's, my husband or somebody is gay because he stays home with the kids and I go to work.
Right. Exactly. Agree.
And people are making that sexual.
Well, that comes from a lack of education. And again,
but that's what I'm saying. We're talking gender roles versus sexuality.
If we're talking gender roles, do you agree with not assigning a sex at birth?
No.
I agree with not telling them how they're going to live because they're a boy or girl. But roles, like I would say a little boy could be a chef. Yeah.
No, that's
I'm glad you asked that question, Troy.
Do you agree with not assigning a sex?
No, I don't agree with that. No,
I don't agree with that.
No.
Because then there are genders.
I said genders, but I said gender roles. Gender roles. Like a husband must go to work and the woman can stay home kind of roles. The woman does the cooking, the man does the working and make the rules kind of roles. Those. Yeah, I'm not talking about assigning genders to people. Those are two different things.
See, I'm going here for a second. And I don't want to offend any of my LGBTQI plus A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't want to offend any of them folks. Let me just tell y'all, and I got love for all of them, and I have the community in my family. I have the community, as friends, very close, all of that good stuff. But let me tell you something. When I had my boys, they were dressed in boys' clothes.
Period.
They were dressed in boys' clothes, and they wasn't going to be dressed in anything but boys' clothes.
Period. I don't care.
I wasn't going to say, well, baby, do you want to wear a dress or do you want to wear this? I wasn't doing that.
But that's not a gender role.
I set the tone.
It's not a gender role.
Regardless, but even still, it is. I'm gonna tell you why it is, because if that's the case, why not make the clothes unisex?
But that's not a role. That's not a role to do.
Oh well, no. As far as how to do, but what that does do is it psychologically tells. For example, even going to the Toys R Us, if the little boy wants to go to the Barbie section as opposed to the Tonka toy section, then what are we saying to him?
I don't know. What do you think we're saying to him?
Barbie.
No, I'm just making the point that
no, I'm serious. I'm like,
the choices are there. And we as parents have a tendency to guide the child as far as what they should be. It was given to us too. Mm-hmm. We were told, here's the Barbie. You're a little girl. Little girls play with Barbies. Well, goddamn it, I might not want to play with a Barbie. I might want to go out here and get a G.I. Joe.
Exactly.
Right. You know? And so it starts from when you're a kid. I just for me, I just told my kids, look, if y'all gay, can y'all just be gay when y'all old enough to make the decision and y'all out of my house?
Because there's a lot of little girls who are tomboys, but because they choose those things, don't make their sexuality that they like women.
Yeah, because I never played with a Barbie. I never had a doll.
Those things aren't necessary. I mean, I think as a society, we try to link those things because it makes sense to us. You do this, then you're this way. So it just makes sense for people not to overthink it.
We compartmentalize a lot of things.
Because all my nieces that were tomboys are now gay. So,
but I was a tomboy. I was a tomboy.
I mean, I knew some tomboys in high school that played basketball, and
that doesn't mean that I'm not
gadget. Now, you and I both know a few of them that's already out there. Who was out there
straight freaks.
Yep.
I was a tomboy and never had a doll, never have a cabbage patch.
I was both, yeah.
But in terms of roles, I don't, and I know that it's ingrained in us.
Yeah.
Hardwired.
It really is.
It's hardwired in us. But I think that's part of the problem that we have in relationships. That's a big part of the problem that we have in relationships, where it's like, I'm supposed to do all these things, and all you have to do is go to work, come home, and sit down and wait for me to make dinner.
We still can't get it right. Now, Troy and I in these Facebook groups, and we argue over that shit practically every day. Is your man supposed to be? Is his plate supposed to be fixed? Who's going to fix my man's plate? Or who's responsible for fixing my man's plate? Who's supposed to pay the bills? Is he supposed to pay all the mortgage? Is he supposed to cover all the bills?
No.
I mean, these are things that are just going on and on.
Let me tell you something. I'm sorry if y'all disagree, but I'm all for gender roles. I don't want my husband, I don't want to come home and he has a feather duster cleaning shit.
Okay? Really?
No, I don't.
Mine can clean.
I'm sorry, I do not. I believe that's just me.
I
want gender roles, and I'm gonna tell you something. And it hit me when my man left. And when I say left, he's out of the country. And really out of the country, not jail. Like, right. No, it's his job. It's him. People like he out of the country. He got 15 years. Like that. So it really hit me when I had to get on a ladder and put up the curtain rods. It was something innate in me. It didn't feel right. Okay, when I'm out back mowing, like getting the leaves and stuff up, it doesn't feel right to me. It's something that just doesn't feel right. It feels like this is, and I'm not saying that I've been told that. It just naturally didn't feel right. Like I'm not supposed to be doing this. I
think everybody has to find what works for them.
But Troy, is that what you witnessed? Because I think some of that's learned too. Did you witness, like, did dad do all of that?
Yeah, my dad is a man. Like, yeah, he did.
See, I grew up in a single parent household where my mom did everything.
She said my dad is a
man. Right. That's
She said my dad is a man.
Yeah,
so in other people's households, they don't define manhood that way.
Yeah.
So it really just it's relative. It just really depends.
There was a meme this week that said, and I posted it, that talked about the man role, and do men think that women are supposed to be not to do anything because they've seen their mother do everything?
I posted that.
So Mika, go ahead. I do want to respond to that, but Mika, go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm on the fence about it all because at the end of the day, there are women like me. I don't give a damn about who cooks or do whatever in the house as long as the shit gets done. Yeah. And as far as me raising a young Black man, I'm raising my son to be independent all across the board. He can cook, he can clean, he can wash his own clothes because I don't want him to be dependent on somebody's nappy-haired daughter to do it. Now, if he gets a household where she is raised to do all of that stuff and he can relax, great. But if a day comes and she wants to give him her ass to kiss, he can get up and do these things himself. So
Kelly. Mm-hmm.
I'm with the gender roles, but I'm not, because at a certain like I said, for a female like me, it's a blessing when I meet a man that can cook because I don't want to. Mm-hmm. You can cook. You work. I work. We both work all day, but now you can come home and cook. I clean up after you finish cooking, but it's a team effort. I just feel like I don't know how I feel about gender roles.
What about a man who can do hair?
My
daddy plaited my hair.
I know men who do hair.
I don't want him doing anything. I don't want him to say, "Boo, I got it. Let me put that roller in your hair." I don't.
You don't want a man washing your hair?
Never had your man help you take your braids out?
Hell no.
Wait a minute. Dad just said wash. He don't wash my hair.
He's washed my hair. I wish you would run my braids. Don't cut my weave out. I don't want you doing none of that. Don't nothing.
Let me respond to I think I saw that meme where do men expect women around them to do everything because they saw their mother do it. I had that experience, and I didn't realize I was having that experience until there was a night where like I had some contacts delivered, and it was delivered to the wrong house. So I was like, hey, and it was dark outside, brand new neighborhood, no lights. So I was like, hey, can you walk with me over to the neighbor's house to pick up my contacts? He was like, you be all right? You a grown woman? And I was like, wait a minute. I didn't ask you to go get them. I just asked you to come with me. But it dawned on me that because he was raised by his mother and his sister, they did everything without ever asking a man for help. So he was thinking that I would be the same way.
No.
See,
he was fine with me doing everything. All he wanted to do was go to work, come home, sit downstairs and wait for me to say, hey, babe, dinner's done.
No, his mother and sister, they both need their kids out together because and my son is raised around predominantly women, but what he's learning out of that experience is how to treat women. My son knows, like right now, because it's dark and I'm on my way home, he's going to text me and say, Mom, do you want me to come downstairs and get you? Like, what the hell? His mother and sister, their heads need to be knocked together. What the hell?
Troy, he did. Yes, he paid bills because his thing was, you got a roof over your head. There's food in the refrigerator. What else you want me to do?
But see, that's what I'm concerned about. Where was the innate sense of protection? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like protection. I like the protection element.
Right. And to me, that's the protection.
There had to be like serious danger for that to kick in because he just saw his mother and his sister do everything.
Right.
Yeah, that can be a double-edged sword. I was kind of going back to you because you mentioned something about hair, Troy. My dad, one of my dad's homies and my dad's like quadruple OG. He hung with some rough characters, and I'm telling you, he had one of his homies was a hairstylist. Looked like Ray Parker Jr., a young Ray Parker Jr. hairstylist.
I wouldn't have dated Pop's friend. Okay.
Yes, Kelly.
God bless him since he's gone now, but
I know some men that do hair, but
for me, I just don't.
Yeah,
I don't even like my man to wear pink. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't. That whole pink.
And I don't trip off of that.
I like pink. I like lavender. I like purple.
Yeah.
I don't want him to shave the staff, leave all the taco meat there. I don't care. Don't touch it. Don't trim it. None of that.
She said, "Give me the taco meat."
I don't want the taco meat.
Who want the taco meat?
You don't want no shaved chest?
I don't.
No, don't shave your chest now, but you need to brush your thing down.
Don't wax it. I'll brush it.
You got to put some conditioner on that thing. So
Not conditioner.
I'll take it. I'm telling you,
I must be a
I like a caveman man.
taco meat.
Troy wants somebody from the Congo.
Troy likes the traditional.
Listen,
I'm telling you, a truck driving caveman.
Wow, usually Troy, those men are the ones who cook the best, though.
They do.
Hey, Troy,
truck driving caveman.
Right.
Yes, that's me. Oh,
Troy gonna have a bar of lava in the bathroom.
And baby boy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. So the hashtag for the night is taco meat.
Thank you, Kelly.
All around the nipples.
They say deep condition taco meat.
Oh Lord, no. The image I'm getting, I can't handle it right now.
Yo, I mean, that is so.
I'm gonna need a bag.
Which one of y'all posted the picture of the dude who permed his beard and he had the curlers in his beard?
Yeah,
curlers?
Yeah, one of y'all posted that.
I know I didn't.
I know one thing. Somebody posted a picture of Kevin Durant and the underside of his throat.
Troy would love Kevin Durant.
There you go.
He's dirty. I'm sorry. I
love KD, but
you gotta be groomed.
He's a man's man. He got beady pops everywhere.
No.
He don't even use lotion.
He dirty. That's a dirty boy. That's pink.
He don't even use lotion, y'all.
No, I know. I saw them legs.
Well, at least his feet don't look like Shaq's feet. Good God.
I haven't seen Shaq's feet, but I can imagine. And
Shaq he got baboon feet.
Oh my God. That is
hilarious. But you know what? I'll take the baboon feet over somebody that got some clear fingernail polish on their toes. I'm sorry.
I don't want that.
No question. No polish, sir. No polish.
I don't even want. No, don't get no.
We ain't talking about you dating Freddie Jackson. We talking about Shaq.
I do like a manicured foot.
Ew.
No, you got to go to work on Myra's feet. Okay.
Y'all are silly.
I don't want my man. I don't even. Ooh, I'm sorry.
No, you're not gonna be spicing up my damn sheets. I want you. I'm gonna take you to the feet.
Yeah, I think at some point, I can't let them run wild.
No.
See, I want him to be neat, but 70s neat. He don't have to be that millennial man.
Everybody toes don't grow the same, Troy. Everybody toes don't grow the same.
I pay good goddamn money for my sheets, and if you're gonna get in my bed and I can feel your feet sliding across my goddamn sheets, that's a problem.
Because your
big
feet
problem.
Scratching up no sheets. No.
Slicing my goddamn sheets. I pay good damn money for my
the type of guy that's.
I don't want the man to do it. Take him off with his teeth either.
Mika, what you say?
The type of guy that's being described here sounds like a newly freed slave. I don't want that.
You know what? Give me Kunta Kinte. Give me free. I will. Let me tell you
right, man. But you go get your gender roles. There are some men who think getting your feet done is gay. That is maintenance, dudes. That is maintenance. Take care of your damn feet.
What's wrong with putting gasoline in your socks? You'll be fine.
Kelly, you on them hashtags, girl.
Damn that. Listen, I'm gonna get freaky snicky for a minute, y'all. Listen, in this bed, anything can go down. I might want to lick your toes. You never know what might pop up.
Gadget.
I got to go because I'm not sucking no toes.
You never know what might pop up. So have them dogs trained, okay?
Troy, gender roles. You gotta suck feet. Gender roles.
Let me tell you something. If a man wants me to suck his feet, then that's really gonna turn me off. That's really gonna turn me off.
He can't ask me for it, then. Can't ask me for it.
Want to say, put my big toe in your mouth. Bye. I got the hell out of this bed. You got divorce court, whoever you want to call. I don't pick you up. I'm sucking your foot. Don't ask me to suck your foot. Don't ask me to lick the back of your thigh. Don't do that.
Listen, you can't, fellas, you can't ask for it, okay? You cannot ask
Oh
for
my
it.
God.
Fellas, I want you guys to feel free enough to do what you want. Ask your partner what you want.
Don't ask me shit.
Hold
Let
on,
me
hold on.
figure it out myself.
Ask for what you want. Don't assume, because that's what happened to Jada.
Right. So fellas, you're seeing right now, when any woman on this podcast,
Right, Kelly.
who
Kelly.
who has the safe space, Tanya, everybody else is gonna kick you out the house.
Ask for what you want.
What did you say, taco? What's a taco? Jesus Christ. What you say?
What? Gadget, what you say?
What the hell?
Taco. Wait, something toe jam. I don't know.
Tobacco toe. What the heck?
Oh God.
Gotta be in the moment. I know that's right, Kel.
Yeah, you gotta be in the moment, man. Some things just gotta be organic.
I'm just saying.
They gotta flow.
I'm just saying. There's some men who want y'all to suck y'all their toes and they scared.
You know what? He will suck his toes all he wants, but you better keep it to himself. That's one of the things you better die with. He don't to me.
They shame.
I can't even see I can't see my taco meat chest man saying boo. Such a big
Listen.
Yes, but you touched you be all up on the taco meat, Troy.
No.
Get your fingers all
my knee-jerk response will be to go into the bathroom and get some eco gel and slather that shit down. Just slather it down.
The taco meat.
Yeah, talking to me. You know, do the
Troy
baby.
is okay with the course. Troy is okay with the coarse taco meat, though, y'all.
Ain't nothing wrong with pulling that little cord and just.
You might put somebody's eye out with that, Troy.
Right around the nipple. Just
Oh my God.
And God bless Isaac Hayes, but I'll be damned if I want to have something Isaac Hayes had in my damn bed. If I see one coil in this motherfucker, I'm going on.
Oh, you went way back for that one, V.
Oh my gosh. Nikki said boing.
Bing bong.
Right, Kelly, slather that thing there and get some eco gel on that thing.
Oh gosh. Oh my god.
Oh, Malika, what if they did like finger waves and edges on that joint?
No,
the baby head joint. The baby head.
Shave it down a little bit. There's got to be some maintenance.
And fellas, while we on the subject,
Mika, are you scared right now, Mika?
I am.
Mika looks disgusted.
We cannot have the equivalent of the rainforest in your junk.
Just show them Isaac Hayes' picture.
Maintain.
You got that?
You got to cut it down just a little bit, bruh. It can't be like a whole.
Nah, see, this is where I have to agree with Troy. Nothing's getting
good
changed.
enough for our parents. My father thing probably looked like a silverback gorilla. So my mama is good enough for me. You know, them 70s and 60s men was not down there with trimmers, shaving and trimming and combing.
I'll trim the shit myself.
I do not like super hairy men.
I know.
Like with hair on the back and
my OCD.
Girl, ain't nothing like it.
Mika, speak. I'm scared for Mika right now. Say something.
Because everything we're describing, she's probably dating right now.
Mika looks like she is terrified.
Don't shave it all off. Leave some on, but good God Almighty, we can't.
Mika look terrified to me.
A Florida Evans Bush.
Kelly said, "Aren't we negating the rest of the man based on the taco meat?" She said, "Isaac Hayes is sexy." No, we're not negating. We're just saying maintenance. Like
we're talking about Isaac Hayes' hair.
No,
there's got to be some maintenance.
No,
wasn't Isaac Hayes bald? Are you talking about his beard?
His beard,
his chest area. Remember, he was showing his chest.
And his chest too.
Give me James Evans. Nobody's metrosexual men.
James Evans was okay, but he was so close-minded. I don't think I could deal with that.
I'm just talking about the look. Tight corduroys out.
I'm gonna tell you one
day. You like the tight corduroys?
I'm gonna tell you one day.
Like
James,
yes,
James. You like them tight corduroys?
James Evans look like he could beat the brakes off your ass, though. I know that's.
I ain't messing with that James Evans hair, though. V, I ain't messing with that hair.
Oh no, yeah. Well, you gotta have something to hold on to, you know, when you go for your ride. But you know, other than that,
go ahead and get taken there to the hairdresser.
Let me tell you, you better not yank a dude's chest hair out while y'all having sex.
Clearly,
no, I can stay with the coils.
He gonna throw you off a balcony.
Oh
Ripping fucking
Lord.
chest hair out.
No.
Crazy.
I have stopped talking to dudes for having too much and shit. No.
Yeah, James Evans, and he got that damn sloop nose too. That he gonna beat the brakes.
Oh, you don't mess with that African nose, girl.
I'm telling you, I don't like hairy men so much that I don't like these new like large beards.
That's where the buck stops. That is where the buck
hate
stops.
It's got to be. It's got to be managed.
Nothing.
You can have a long beard, but it's got to be to a point, though.
I don't like long ones. No,
I don't like long beards.
His beard is just fine. That size right there, that shape, that all that.
Beard. Oh,
that's just a beard bottle.
That's fine.
That's enough.
Anything more than that, I can't do it.
Sorry.
Well, I don't.
And that goes for women as well. Shave your chest hair, shave your beards. I don't want no hairs.
Shave it, you have to wax it because it'll grow back thicker.
You don't want no Aunt Bunny? No Aunt Bunny hair?
No hair on the areolas, none of that. Huh?
Shave them 5 hairs in between your titties. Ooh.
Oh god.
Exactly.
But you need no hair on the areolas.
No
hair on the areolas.
There's hair in between her titties. She thinks that shit is sexy, and she wear her gold chains hanging right.
No.
And I don't know.
No.
So what about these women with hairy underarms? I see that coming back.
Oh hell no. Yeah.
I've seen that as well. I have actually snatched a girl up, took her to the bathroom, and waxed her underarms.
Somebody you know, I hope.
Yes.
You have a home wax kit at work?
You will not walk around like that with a tank top on. You will not.
Listen, y'all gonna accept me for who I is. However hair come out.
Looking like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in underarms.
Yeah, you will
it's
not.
Game up in this joint.
Okay.
Woo!
That is not for underarms.
Oh wow.
It's for everything. Everything.
Okay, where'd you get that on Amazon?
Yes, ma'am.
Look, Troy, we are suspending your Amazon account.
Yeah, that's what I
Kelly said it's natural.
The back is written in Korean. I don't want no pasta.
No, thank you, Kelly. No, thank you.
Kelly said it's natural.
No,
Nikki said hairy underarms waving at everybody.
I snatched that girl up so fast. I said, "No, ma'am, not with a tank top on." No,
and I remember seeing a woman. I will never forget this. I went to a consignment shop and saw this woman, and she raised her arm.
Exactly.
And you can see she had on a t-shirt, and you could see the damn hair coming out of the sleeve of the t-shirt.
Deodorant balls in it?
No, no. But and I have to say, she was a white woman, and I thought it was the most disgusting thing I had ever seen.
Hashtag no, ma'am.
And
so what about hairy legs on a woman?
No.
Oh, I
no hairy legs. No hairy legs.
I come from a family of hairy legs.
I'm with
Troy. You have hairy legs?
No hairy legs.
I don't grow hair on my legs.
Troy old school. So we came up in the era where
hairy legs are sexy. Hairy legs are sexy.
I was gonna say,
the more you had on your legs, the better.
Men love hairy legs.
My father said that's why he chose my mother over her best friend because her legs were hairy.
A lot of men like hairy legs.
They met at some little like get together or whatever, and he said he chose her because she had more hair on her legs than.
Oh hell no!
I've never heard anybody say that ever, but that is cute.
That's a DC thing, actually.
I don't know.
But I know that men love hairy legs, though.
Yeah, that's old school DC. Because
and they say the way it lay down in your stockings.
No,
they compared to.
Oh my God,
Mika, I am with you. I'm with you, Mika. No.
Oh my God.
But if they're gonna be sadly disappointed if they're gonna compare my legs to something else, because that
y'all are funny. I can't believe we talked this long about this subject, y'all. We got 5 minutes.
I don't even know what the subject is.
Why?
Oh, it was the kitchen. It was a kitchen set.
Yeah.
I mean, we really kind of like went way past the kitchen.
Yes, we went way past.
But we brought it back with the kitchen. You get it?
We did.
Yeah, we brought it back with the kitchen.
Kitchen on the chest. Taco meat. Hashtag taco meat.
Yeah.
Hashtag taco meat.
Oh gosh.
You can shoot marbles with that thing.
Mika, you got anything before we get out of here?
Mika face.
Your legs.
Save your legs.
Shave legs?
No hair, nowhere. My best friend, my ex-best friend, when she gave birth to her daughter, and I was in the room and she took her pants down, I'm like, bitch, I know you couldn't see down there for months, but you could have took care of that. It looked like a 74 movie. That is disgusting.
Yes, ain't nothing wrong with it. But who wants to look 12?
Me.
Look
No way.
No.
Just have a little or something.
Y'all don't believe in like Brazilian waxes or not?
Yeah.
I mean, I dated a guy who liked a little fuzz.
A little landing.
Yeah, I'm
maintenance. Hashtag maintenance.
Yeah. A little fuzz on your peach hair now and again is all right, but you gotta
a little bit.
Where?
Get clinked. Okay, Kelly, get clinked.
Look, call me Gorilla Girl from now on, Daddy.
You got the wolf jump.
Wolf pussy.
I look 12. I'm sorry, I'm 12.
Just
what?
Oh, no. I look like a...
No, you don't wish you could do anything, Troy.
I'll say what
right there.
Girl, I came in
Wait a
on.
minute, I missed something.
No, I want her to finish the statement.
No.
Oh Lord,
I'm
Nikki.
so confused.
You know, if you're in the comments, I don't need to know about your little bushes.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I know this is a sharing, interactive program.
Oh
Harold
We're not taking surveys
caught
here.
the tail end of that.
Does Nikki like her little bush or does she like my little bush? Like,
Oh Lord.
Oh my, y'all, you know what?
Oh God.
57.
Repeat, this is not a survey, people.
Oh,
Do
God.
not send in what you have.
Oh my gosh.
I actually can't. I don't grow hair on my arms or legs either. Like
Neither do I. And
Not on my legs.
I'm thankful
Well-
I am not a hairy person.
Harold, it went left. You know how we do. It goes left.
Harold, you got to tune in earlier. You know,
Yeah.
Harold.
Yeah,
Got-
we were doing good earlier, Harold.
Yeah.
We were doing good earlier.
They gonna
Got-
We start off real nice.
That's off YouTube.
It ended with wolf.
oh my God, and then it ended with WP.
Oh God.
Yes, it did.
Oh God. Lord.
Hashtag
Any shout out, any face.
gadget. Hashtag little bush in the cloud.
Oh Lord.
hashtag full moon chick.
Cloud bush.
Oh God.
Lord have mercy. I hope the Parkers have tuned out.
Hey, Malika's mom is gonna be so thrilled tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. She's gonna be searching. She's like, woof. Let me see.
Yet another layer for your mom, Malika.
All right, y'all. Any quick shout outs other than what we've already said at this point? I think we've said enough. I think we're all in timeout right now.
I think we've done
Hashtag
enough.
wolf pussy. Hashtag wolf pussy.
Yeah, I think we've done enough.
Right,
Oh my
Kelly.
God.
We have Bush. I repeat, we have Bush.
Yeah, I think we've done enough
We
here.
have Bush.
We've done all we can do.
I know. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for being interactive. Please do not send any of your bush pictures to our Facebook or Instagram page. They will be deleted.
God, no.
They will be deleted.
We just gonna talk about you if you do.
Even if they have designs,
Over here.
initials.
Good night, y'all.